This is true about Rhea Ripley. Well, in this video, I'm going to tell you what that is, whether or not it's true, and whether or not you think Rhea Ripley should have this spot. A lot going on here because Rhea Ripley, well, she is back. Praise the heavens. We are back in the rocking and rolling with Rhea Ripley on WWE television. It's been a hot minute, right? It has been a hot minute because after gravitating towards the fan base, building up her reputation as one of the biggest female stars of all time, I say that not lightly. She is one of WWE's biggest stars. I think it's fair to say that Rhea Ripley will definitely be in the conversation of potential Mount Rushmores of WWE women's wrestling. I know. I might be off my rocker today, but I think she has the potential to be in that discussion. Now look, Rhea Ripley, dominant 2023. Dominant 2023. Thanks to winning the Royal Rumble match. Thanks to going over Charlotte Flair, winning the Women's Championship at WrestleMania 39. Right? Phenomenal. And whether you like her or you don't, you're a fan or you're a hater, there is no doubt that she had a ton of momentum heading into 2024. There was this huge shift of momentum, I believe, for Rhea Ripley going into this year. And she started off strong. And if you look at her 2024, which has obviously been broken up in sections because of injury, it's been notable. Think about it. So she goes to the Elimination Chamber, PLE, in her home country of Australia. She headlines Elimination Chamber by going over Nia Jax. Not the greatest match in the world, not going to lie. Not the greatest build-up in the world, not going to lie. But it was a cool moment. Everyone was there to see Rhea Ripley. Then, fast forward. Key match at WrestleMania 40. She actually, and this surprised me at the time, she actually went over Becky Lynch. That was huge for her. That was huge for her momentum. That was huge for her star power. Look, Becky Lynch, in my eyes, is a megastar. She's a megastar for WWE. She is one of the biggest names in all of pro wrestling. She will go down in the history books as one of the GOATs of women's wrestling. She goes over Becky Lynch at WrestleMania 40. They go and they revisit her program with Liv Morgan. Obviously, she got sidelined with an AC joint sprain in her shoulder and was sidelined for multiple months. Now she's back, and now she's doing great things with Liv Morgan. Dominant Mysterio is the hottest storyline outside of Drew McIntyre, CM Punk, that the company has to offer us right now. Now that leads us to today's video, because I think this is a very interesting talking point, and ironically, it was brought up by a very, very underrated yet talented in-ring performer in AEW's Serena Deeb. And she was on Gabby AF, and she named Rhea Ripley as the top star that she would want to face in a crossover match, right? Which, hey, couldn't lie. But she also said something that really caught my eye, and I wanted to talk about it. So hang with me for a second. She said, definitely number one who I want to wrestle is Rhea Ripley. When we were at the Performance Center together, we had this really cool bond. I felt really close with her. I think of all the coaches, myself and Scotty Too Hottie, we were kind of her people. I always had her back. I always tried to pep her up and encourage her because I knew, and I'm not going to say like, oh, I knew, but I knew this girl's a star. Once she gets that right thing, forget about it. She's going to rise so fast. Now here's where things really take off. She said, I think she's the biggest star in women's wrestling. I think her in-ring work is incredible. On top of all of her character work, she's number one.